In this video, I want us to look at long division of polynomials, specifically taking a cubic function and dividing it by another polynomial. As you can see over here, we have f of x equals to 1 plus 4x squared minus 5x minus x to the power of 3. That is a cubic function, and we want it divided by x plus 2. So it's a technique that we should be able to do in metric. You will see later on why you need to be able to do this. So let's go ahead and divide here by using long division. So you're gonna write down the polynomial that is dividing, which is x plus 2, and then you're gonna open up your house just like you used to do in primary school when you were doing long division. Then you want your polynomial, your cubic polynomial, written in standard form, meaning you need to have or you need to rearrange it in descending powers of x. So we have this term, you got that term, you got that term, and you got the other term. All right, so there's 4 terms. You look which term has the highest exponent of x, and you will note that it's minus x to the power of 3. So we're going to write down minus x to the power of 3, then followed by positive 4x squared, and followed by minus 5x, and followed by positive 1. Okay, so then now we have it written in descending powers of x. We need to start performing long division. And the way you do long division is you're going to take this term and divide it by that term. So the term with the x out here will divide the first term in here inside the house. So again, so we're going to have something like minus x to the power of 3 divided by x, and you know that's going to give you negative x squared. So you put negative x squared at the top. That negative x squared has to now multiply this bracket. So we multiply it and write down to here at the bottom. Well, negative x squared times x gives us negative x to the power of 3. Negative x squared times 2 gives us negative 2x to the power of 2. Now what needs to happen is that you need to subtract the numbers at the top with these ones here, with these terms over there. So I'll draw my division line here. So basically now you have minus x to the power of 3 minus x to the power of 3. Well, we know that it's going to give us a positive here. The minus gives us a positive. So that means that these terms will actually cancel each other out. 4 minus 2 is the same thing as 4 plus 2, which gives us 6x to the power of 2. Now we just have to bring down the other term. So we have minus 5x. And then we start the process all over again. So again here, we're going to take the first term divided by the first term here. So again, we have something like 6x squared divided by x gives us 6x. So I'm going to put down positive 6x there at the top. This positive 6x is going to multiply this x here, and it's going to give us 6x squared, and then it multiplies the 2. You get that will be positive 12x. And now it's time to subtract. So it says 6x squared minus 6x squared is 0. Minus 5 minus 12, it should give us minus 17. Yes, minus 17x. Then we bring down the last term that was there, which is the 1, so plus 1. Now we do the process all over again. This negative 17 will be divided by the x. Negative 17x divided by x gives you negative 17. And then you just multiply the negative 17. You get negative 17x, and you also get negative 34. Well, 17 plus 17 is 34. All right, so that's what we get over there. And then you subtract. That gives us 0. Then 1 minus 34. You must always see that 1 minus 34 is the same thing as 1 plus 34, which is 35. Never make those sign mistakes. In metric, you'll find that you understand the work, but you keep on making a lot of sign mistakes because we do deal with a lot of negatives and positives and so many processes that you have to consider the signs here. So just make sure you don't do sign mistakes and then you'll be okay. So we get 35 there as our answer. That means that this f of x of ours, f of x, can then be rewritten as x plus 2, which is the bracket that is dividing, and then you take the bracket at the top, the answer at the top, which is minus x squared plus 6x minus 17 plus 35. And if you multiply this out, it should give you the original function that we had. So we want to be able to do this long division, and you will see in later topics why it's so important for you to be able to divide specifically a cubic polynomial by a linear expression there.